Welcome back, everybody. This is Kinema. We're on with some more Unity SMP. So I'm probably not going to do too much. This is more a little bit of talking for now, and a couple updates, and show off some stuff. So I'm up here. You may notice at the gold farm I built. I really want to get started. Next project probably worry about the beacons and stuff. I have no arrows. Huh. I don't know if I can get over there. He may knock me down. Anyway, so basically I wanted to get this. Now, this is a nice thing about this is it is an AFK pigment farm. So I could technically just AFK for hours. Problem is my chest system down below was not the best, and I did it temporarily. I actually did have enough hoppers to go ahead and do a sorting system. So I went ahead, and you may notice this looks a little bit different. I got rid of my trash area that was here. And so now what happens is we have the, you can see that is, so we got ingots, blocks, rotten flesh, etc. So this is probably not the most well done sorting system ever, because you notice this stuff, it's more stair stepped, but I'm fine with it. I didn't want to put the hoppers right back next to those, because then they would also be getting locked by the redstone torch on the sorting system. And then I just stair stepped it down, so it's fine. I mean, it's functional. That's all I wanted. And we got, basically 4 double chests filled. If I have 4 double chests filled with ingots and 4 double chests filled with that, and 8 double chests of rotten flesh, done pretty good. So the other thing is I made a, if we come back, you know what, I may have to come out this way. Where is it? This is my little maintenance hatch area. So we can see here, this comes down. Got just this chest here. This is dispensing right into lava. So it's basically destroying all of the swords. I don't need them. Some extra drops, I don't know, some things may go in there, but if AFK long enough, should be fine. And see, this is the area, and then of course the sorting system is above me. It's a standard sorting system everyone uses. You got the, oh, this Mr. Fun. You see, I've been on a while with all the server saved messages. So yeah, so standard sorting system, it's comparator. May notice on last episode, was helping him with some farm stuff. So went ahead, put some stuff there, so pigment and thing doesn't spawn, and yeah, so works very nicely. So this is kind of like a just simple way up, and then I just cover it back up. I could put like a trapdoor, a couple trapdoors or something, but I'm not too worried about it. So just AFK'd for a short time, and just got this much. It really is not the fastest. Yep. Really is not the fastest design. I think ours over at the pigment does, or the spawn is a lot better, but you can't sit and overnight in that one. So I am going to do it tonight. That's why I'm probably not going to record too much. But I wanted to get this done and functional. That way I could start over. And the main reason is, I mean, I just want it for the gold. The experience, you see I have 67 levels. it's, you know, not needed. So I will be curious if I'm still alive. I may go ahead and throw all my stuff in chests and everything. Oh, I use mushroom blocks. I called it mushroom sorter. That is for the sorting system. That way, you know, I figured that those were unique. Um, there shouldn't be other mushroom blocks called mushroom sorter. Oh, wow. Guy spawning through the portal. Look at that speed. I like the speed. Yeah, so we can go ahead and doop, 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 doop. Throw this stuff in there. Not the pearls. Not the pearls. Did it again. Yeah, so we'll throw that in there. So on for what I plan on doing this episode. And actually we may... Yeah, let's take these with us. So what I wanted to do this episode, and I would like to get some more of these beacons. Good. I'd like to get the beacons up before I start it, but I think the next thing I wanted to work on was basically I wanted to go ahead and get something with this, or at least get the speed effect over all of my area. I know I've been going pretty hardcore with it, and then I kind of stopped. I'm not running out of ideas. I'm just trying to do some other stuff because, you know, I've had a lot of personal stuff going on. I mentioned it in one of my previous emails. Don't really want to go too much into it at the moment, but you know, so it's been an ongoing battle with some things. So as far as, you know, that has taken up quite a bit of time, and a lot of my projects on here, like clearing off everything, is taken a toll. What I do want to do is I do want to build a place around the auto fisher. I want to get this path in. I do want to do something with the cows and this, and I don't know, I guess I could do that stuff before I get the other things up, but I'm on AFK, try to get a bunch of gold, and so I probably will be done for tonight. However, I may start thinking or laying out some other ideas I can do, you know, a little bit later in the episode, tomorrow probably for me, but a few seconds for you. So let me do that and get some things, you know, figured out, and I will be right back. Well, spoilers. Basically, I've already started doing some stuff. I actually recorded a clip, and there was no mic, so you probably wondered what exactly is going on. So, which is odd because I just recorded the one clip saying that I probably wasn't going to record one until the following day. So yeah, so basically, was going to AFK tonight at the farm, and I started looking at some of the next things I wanted to do here, and one of them, my cow farm was in the way, so I was like, well, I might as well move it and do a design. So basically what I want to do, and hopefully I'm not repeating myself, I'll watch all the recordings, but I want to bring this portal up to this level. So when you come out of the portal, you're up this height, and you have walkways down on all four sides. This is going to end up going out there. This is going to go out there. This one to the wheat farm, and this one out to for future expansions. But cows in the way, because this actually, I wanted a nice big hill, kind of do water scene like I did to that, but I had some other plans for this area. So hoping that it comes out as planned, but I need the space. I need that space. So I started working on this and um, kind of got, I'm not sure what was going on with the file. It was jumping all over the place, and there's no way I could use that clip. So went ahead and started recording again. So this, I've been doing some testing. This is the first time I've seen this particular idea. I saw it in Tango Tech, one of his designs, and well, I liked it. Now I'm not wanting a huge cow farm. He did some other work to it. Not sure about the redstone light there, or the redstone there to power the lights. I was trying to think of a way of keeping it. Now this is a completely different design than what he had. It just uses one common feature, and so other than that, I pretty much came up with this. I designed this and was like, okay, well, I need to figure out a way to have a cow farm inside it. And so you may notice the dispenser back there. Right now I'm only using one bucket of water, kind of switching back and forth. So let me cut in here for a second and show you what's going on inside. So basically you put cows, you basically set them on a dispenser. Of course we have the torch over there with the dispenser and water. So what that does is when cows are in water, they bobble up and down. And the thought process behind this particular design is if we hit the button, oh, it's definitely not hitting the button. If we hit the button, cows will just start bouncing. And they bounce at different rates, so you can breed all of them. You see we just breeded 6 there. This is here so they don't bounce too high in the water. And yeah, so now if we come down here, let's go ahead and shut off the water. And I need to kill those cows and put a block there. I think I got blocks at all the other corners. So if we come down here, we have little babies. So 3 little babies makes sense. Now I did have some stuff messed up with my design. Where they were coming in here, had them dropping into water flow and then coming out here and then dying. So basically, my next thought was, okay, well, and while I'm talking, I was like, well, I should be able to hit them. Do I not have a bucket of milk? That'll do. Does buddy good, so they say. Okay. That didn't need to go in the middle. So basically you have these 3 here, and turn your eyes if you don't want to watch some baby cows get slaughtered. But so can wire that up where it then pushes everything forward. Now I should be able to also kill them in there. No, guess they're back a little too far. That's fine. So that pushes them forward. There's hoppers, but when you kill them, so all their drop should be pushed into these hoppers here, and then sucked into these 2 chests. As you can see, I got some stuff in here. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm going for. And sorry y'all missed me building some of this. I wish there was some other stuff with the recording. But yeah, so I figured that would go there. I'd build up around it. I need to fix up the outside, and I'll probably try to do a little bit more of that on camera. And I got to figure out what to do about these 2 areas. This one I need to wire up, because what's going to happen, and I got to figure out exactly how I want to do this. And I want to do it on both sides. Once I get, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and kill these guys. Because I want to put a block there. I don't need it. Okay. So we put the block, or turn the water off. Okay, so yeah, let's see if I can get a block in here. Okay, so I said okay a couple times. So basically this is going to be the top of it, and I want this kind of flat, with a button somewhere that you can push. I was thinking I could technically put the button up there, activate maybe a piston or something. Some fancy thing going down the back. I don't know. What do we have here? Too much sand. I grabbed a bunch of that sand, that way I could build the walkway areas. Couple of that, some more of that. And I don't know, this may be a little overkill, but you know, I got tons of resources, so if it is, fine. So I could try to do something. You know what? I don't need that there right now. I'm not the best. I'm definitely not like Phlegm or anything when it comes to some of the redstone, but I try. I guess that's good. Okay, so that is a torch. That means there's the fence there. So that brings this block down to here, which I guess technically power. That. I'm sure this can be a little compact, and so any redstone guys out there, I really don't need it on both sides. Man, that's closer than I want it to be. Yeah, I think because the other side of this is a torch, so I probably need to do kind of need to do the repeater there, and I think the only way to really the only thing is that right there. I don't know. Let me wire it up like that just to make sure that it, yeah. So that does work. I'm just gonna have to play around with it and figure out a good way to get it compact, because it is kind of running. I don't want to have to move all of this up anymore. So this one, it should be fine. This, I can do a couple of things and bring that down. I could bring that down underneath, because that I want to put, you know, maybe a button here. So you hit the button, and that goes off. So not too worried about the bottom one. The top one is what my main concern is. So I don't know any way to compact that. I guess could use redstone block, sticky piston. That way I can put back on this. And that probably just broke that sign. Yep. I don't know. I may have to play around with this a little bit off. Yeah, I figured as much. I gotta put this in first. Oh, that's gonna cause... I don't think you can run it. No. Well, that does work. I don't know. I'll think about it. I could keep it like that. That way I could then put a back on it. I don't know if there's any easier way to compact this a little bit better than I have it, where I can still fit a back on it. Let me know. I guess I could do the same thing with a sticky piston stuff. Like I said, I know that's using tons of resources, but I'm fine with it, you know. What was I thinking? Sticky piston here. Oh, that's interesting. So that should go up and touch that, as long as, you know, there's... Forgot about all this being here. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna play around with this some and get everything hooked up. Maybe try to move some more cows back there so we can test it, and be right back. Okay. Well, I've done a little bit more work. Actually, quite a lot of work. I think the last clip was the other day, yesterday actually, and I was working and playing around with the redstone. Well, I ended up doing very simple redstone here. I ended up moving my hopper I had, and let me get some wheat so I can demonstrate what this does. Not hopper, the dispenser that I had. Moved it, and I also AFK'd overnight. So you may notice 124 levels. My AFK thing worked very well. I did not get the amount of gold that I was hoping for. I can't complain. I did for going from close to 12-ish, I think. I think I went to bed at around midnight and waking up around 6 a.m. So for about 6 hours, I got about a block or a stack of gold blocks. So I guess, you know, for all in all, not, you know, I should have been sleeping. I was sleeping, but still got 64 blocks of gold. I guess that's not too bad. And of course, then 124 levels. So this is my, do I have anything in these? No. So this is my main, you know, kill these guys. Yada, yada, yada. Of course, we have their food come down. And if you can't reach them, you can always push the button. Water comes out, and it just forces them up there. And then you can kill them. And also, it forces their drops Forces their drops over. Come on. There we go. So it forces the drops. You can get the XP through there. And of course, looks like we got, like I may have picked up some. It's still coming in. So hit that, turn the water back off. So not too bad of a very simple system. This side I think is looking pretty good. I think I'm going to keep it like that. I was thinking about adding a light or something, or I don't know, something. This. Yeah, I guess that breaks it up a little bit. So I still got to do something about this side. I want to make some type of a nice contraption to get up here without having to climb. I was thinking about trying to do slime ball elevator, but I may work on that off camera some more. So this is the main part of the contraption. I think the top's going to basically stay just like this. You know, you don't really see any redstone. We got the back there. Let's take a look at the back of the build. So pretty basic. Top's pretty basic. And we got the fence gate there. So hit the button. Or we got bouncing cows. And then we just start, you know. So you can see I've already went through about 20, 30 wheat. Going down almost to 40 wheat. So a little bit more. I think that's gonna be good. We will turn it off. So yeah. So now if we come back down here, you can see we get a bunch of baby cows. Now there's enough room in there for them to grow up. That was some of the issues I was having, where they were growing up and dying. But here they should be pretty good. Oh, looks like we did get a lot. So not too bad for just a little bit that was in there. That's overflow, or that's filling in pretty nicely. So as far as what I want to do with this, and I may have to recruit some help or look into it and research it. I don't really do that much stuff with slime blocks. You know, I'm kind of, like I said earlier, I'm not the best when it comes to redstone, but I know how to do some simple stuff, and I do understand redstone. It's just coming up with new devices. So I wanted to kind of toy around with slime block elevator, even though I don't really quite understand how some people do some stuff. So I mean, I can't say that I just don't understand. There are some things I do understand, and Flynn might be the best person, or I may just do some research on my own. But you know, you have the you have this. You can put the slime block on it, and then of course you can put that next to that so it doesn't stick to the slime block. And then all you got to do is put redstone underneath, and I'll leave that side open. So if we do put pressure plate on that, if you click on it, it goes up instantly. There's no delay. Well, I was doing this on a single player world. There wasn't. It was shooting off before I could even. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was doing on the single player world. I had to come in at an angle and it would do that. So if you happen to know if there's an easier way to kind of do redstone as far as keep it where you could run straight on, or I could request some services from the Flimwad himself and maybe try to figure it out. But would like to do something like this, figure out how exactly to set it up. So if you happen to know, let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, this has been Kinema, and I'll talk to you later.